morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Everything RV with Dave. As you can see, I'm back on the roof of my RV. Going to do some maintenance on my air conditioner. And if you watch the video where I clean my roof, I'm going to repair that little area that looks like the rubber roof has created a little hole. On my air conditioner, I have 4 screws that hold the top down. This is a 15,000 BTU Coleman Mark III. Yeah, now that I've got my air conditioning cover off, you can see that the coils look pretty good. You know, not any great amount of dirt in them. I'm going to give it a little bit of spray just for the cleaning up. And what I'm using is this Frost King air conditioner coil foam cleaner. And that's all you're supposed to do. Spray it on there and it will start dissolving away the dirt. Yeah, while that foaming action is doing its business, let's go back to the other problem that I saw the other day when I was cleaning the roof. And that's this little area right here. And if you can see, it's like the rubber roof has got a little pinhole in it. Now, any place like that on your roof, it's going to let water in. So I'm going to go ahead and repair that right now. This stuff that I'm using is called Eternobond. And I picked it up at a RV repair shop. And it really wasn't that expensive. You can find this on Amazon. But I also, because I could get it locally, I could buy it by the foot, and it's not that expensive. I think I paid $7 for a couple feet of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down right there where that problem is. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to start with a clean roof. And I just cleaned my roof yesterday, and there is a plastic that comes on this. And all you do is peel the plastic off. And be very careful because it is very sticky. Put it down. Now they make a roller that you're supposed to use. But if you just take a look and see what I got a 21 millimeter socket, and I just put it down with a screwdriver and just roll it. Now if you don't want to do that, you can even do it like this. And the key here is it chemically bonds with the roof as you apply the pressure with the roller. So you really can't skip this step. Now if you buy your Eternobond off of Amazon, you can buy a tool that's supposed to be for this. But, you know, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting pressure on it, and this works just as well. I read some reviews on Eternobond which people say, oh, it didn't work, it came off. Well, there's got to be a reason for that. The roof wasn't clean. They didn't do this part of the procedure. They didn't roll it on. Now the last patch that I fixed, where I actually took my Wi-Fi extender off of the roof of the RV, I went ahead and used Dicor around the edges. But on this one, I think I'm not going to do that and see how it holds up. I really want to do it for myself. And that should do it. Now, the heat. As this roof heats up, you're going to get more of a chemical bond. And as you can see, it's made a nice little patch. Let me show you the one that I did last year. And that's actually a couple layers thick. And it's where I removed the Wi-Fi extender because it had cracked and it was allowing water to get underneath, and it was getting down, following the wires into a light I had inside the RV. So I just removed it and went ahead and patched it, and I've had no leaks since. Also, I wanted to show you one of my other videos. I showed how I run this 15,000 BTU air conditioner with a 2,000 watt Harbor Freight generator. And there's the reason why I can do it. I installed a soft start for my RV, and it really does work. The only problem that you might have is when it's extremely hot, 90 degrees, and you're in the sun. Sometimes it will kick the generator out, but if I'm in the shade and it's 90 degrees, it runs just fine. So, you know, a little bit larger generator, maybe a 2300 watt would be a little better, but for me, it works just fine. Now, putting the cover back on, I put the front half on first, put the screws in. That holds it in place, so that when I put the back in, I can snap it into these little indentations that take the back half, and it snaps right together. Screws in the back now, and you can see that those little catches are caught, and there's even two down the side. Now, I did find a very small wasp nest being built, so I removed it. You know, it's important that at least once a year you come up, wash the roof of your RV, check it out for any major problems, make sure there's no tears, rips, make sure that the Dicor around all the things are in good shape, it's not drying out or cracking. Go ahead and clean your air conditioner coils. Go ahead and check for any wasps or anything like that, wasp nest. And I think the maintenance on the roof for this year is done. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.